I want to welcome everyone to the Necropolis, first of all. This is a game of Call of Cthulhu. This is a game that is often run by an organization called the Cult of Chaos, which is the outreach program of Chaosium, and that's what I'm running this as tonight. This is part of their outreach program to give you a chance to experience what Call of Cthulhu is all about. This scenario takes roughly 2 hours to play. I think we may be able to finish it a little bit sooner than that, but time will tell. So let me get my notes ready and we will jump right in. I'm going to post a picture. This should appear to all of you. November 26th, 1924. You have been working tirelessly with shovel, spade, and trowel in the Egyptian Valley of Kings. The sun beats down upon you as you carefully unveil the facade of an ancient structure cut deep into a cliff face, buried by the sands of several millennia. Your party of contracted laborers works like busy ants, and soon a doorway is uncovered. You stand proudly at the top of 13 steps that descend to an entryway covered by a large stone slab. The group that we have today assembled, we've got a few people that you may recognize from movies. We got Iowa Jones, been a couple of movies that he's been in. His colleague Con Shonery as well. Iowa is an architect, or excuse me, an archaeologist. Con Shonery is a professor of languages. We've got Barton Modi. He is a museum curator. And then we have the dilettante, or the person who's footing the bill for this expedition, Marianne Ravenwood. She's coming to see how her money is being spent. And this day, when we open this tomb, this is the day that she wants to be there above all. Now, under your watchful gaze, the laborers construct a primitive pulley system and hoist the hefty slab blocking the tomb's entrance into the sky. Stale air from the dark hallway invites you inside with the promise of untold treasure. You excitedly rush inside into the darkness. You are mere steps away from fame, fortune, and the discovery of a lifetime. As you enter the ancient chamber, you hear a cry of alarm from the laborers. The stone slab, the door that had risen, slams and drops into place. You are plunged into total darkness. You are trapped. I need everyone to make a sanity roll for me as you are plunged into darkness.
Oh, God.
Barton handles this like a boss.
Yeah.
How about for Marianne? Give me a sanity roll. So, Barton, you're the only one that keeps your senses about you. The others, Iowa, Con, and Marianne, you will each lose 1 point of sanity. So on your character sheet, go to your score. It's the number above the 99 in the green, and just reduce that by 1. And then you'll see your daily will also, it'll now say 1 out of whatever your 1/5 of your current sanity is. Now here in the dark, whenever you fail a sanity roll, you will let out you will have an involuntary action. It might be a scream, a yelp, you might drop something. Iowa, what do you do when this stone slab drops and you feel that anxiety and panic set in? What's your involuntary reaction?
I sharded myself a little bit.
Yeah, so you there's this whiff of the grave that just fills the tunnels here. And Marianne, you're probably standing next to Iowa. What do you do when you hear this stone slab block and the sunlight blot out?
Marianne would probably jump on the spot and scream a little.
Yeah, I think I would too. How about Con Shonery?
Well, I was cleaning my glasses, and when I heard the noise, I I jumped and I dropped them.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
no.
So you are in the pitch dark. Now, one of you has candles. If you open your character sheet, you can click on gear and cache, and I think one of you has candles. Actually, that person may not have come with us.
Oh,
So in that case, you each have a satchel with equipment. I'm going to say you each.
Oh,
have...
mine has it. My satchel says a satchel containing a trowel, small brush, matches, and 6 candles.
Ah, perfect. Let's light some candles. Now, we don't need to make a roll to light the candles. I'm going to take us to a new map. This is inside the tomb. And so, as you strike match to candle and the glow begins to fade, you look around and survey your surroundings. Now, let me have each of you give me a listen roll.
Whew, I did it.
Got it. Barton. So you were unfazed by this falling block. It's probably happened to you before. But as you press your ear up against that stone, you hear sounds. You're not sure what it is, but it sounds like laughter. Laborers out there are laughing, apparently quite pleased with what's happened. And you hear others shouting, chastising them for what has happened. It sounds very chaotic and confusing. And then the voices begin to fade into silence, leaving you all alone in this pitch black tomb. Now, looking at this stone door that just fell in your path, it's carved in oddly shaped sigils, ones that you don't immediately recognize. Now, anyone here, if they want to study, these sigils, you could make an archaeology roll. Or if you want to look around, do I see anything significant, you could make a spot hidden roll. But I'll let you guys kind of tell me what you want to do, and we'll take it from there.
I believe the archaeologist might be the one to do the
Yeah, I can do the archaeology roll and try and read some of these sigils and runes and hieroglyphs.
Go for it.
Do I get to roll with like a bonus dice, or do I not want to do that? Or...
No, just do a straight roll for now.
Okay. Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
And so that's a success. Yay. Now, you may notice on your character sheet, when you get a success, your skill, you'll see a little check mark next to the number. At the end of the adventure, assuming you survive, anything that you have succeeded on without using a bonus or penalty die or without spending luck, you'll have a chance to try to improve that. That's how you level up in this game. There's no levels. You just get better at the things that you are doing and using through practice. So, using your archaeology knowledge, you study some of these sigils, and you recognize a few things. The sigils on the stone slab, these are sealing sigils, used to protect and ward against any who would rob the tomb. You also see at your feet there's a lot of limestone chips, and those are very common when a tomb has already been excavated. But as far as you know, this tomb had never been found. There was no record of it at all.
Oh.
Looking down the passageway, it looks a little something like this. You see damaged and faded hieroglyphs discerned along the walls. Your candlelight highlights cracks running through many of the frescoes, and in the darkness at the end of the passageway, vague shapes of maybe furniture or other objects can be seen. Let me have Conshonery give me a first aid roll.
First aid. I don't think I have first aid. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is a critical success.
Damn.
Awesome. So you recognize that the air in here is very, very thin. And there's not much oxygen, and that door falling down may have just sealed this airtight. And whatever air is in here, you're breathing it, and your candles are burning it. You know you have a limited amount of time before you run out of air.
Awesome.
Oh,
That's reassuring.
Right?
Did someone bring a canary?
That's what Barton Modi's for.
Yep.
Well, I say we get on exploring and see if there's a way out. If we can't get out this door behind us, then we should move forward into that hallway. And
Absolutely.
after all, like,
right. The ominous hallway.
If you want to try to lift that door, you can. It would be a strength roll, but I can tell you right now, you're not going to be able to lift it, even if all four of you join in together.
yeah, they had to use a crane and a pulley with.
Right. Yeah, block and tackle to get that lifted. So you can move.
I think
their
it was
tokens now.
unwise to lock the person who's paying for them inside. But I mean, who am I? The rich billionaire that funded this project?
Yeah.
So you can move your tokens on the map and explore the passageway. Now, Conshonery, you see a number of different hieroglyphs on the walls here, and I believe you are trained in language Egyptian hieroglyphs. If you want to try to read those, you can give me a roll.
Ooh.
Nice. An extreme success. So you learn a couple different things. The etchings seem to tell a story. They depict a pharaoh who appears to possess great powers beyond those of ordinary mortals. The disjointed images on the panels show him smiting those who do not follow him, and that many have suffered and perished under his rule. You also learn that the pharaoh rejected the concept of an afterlife, claiming it held nothing compared to the sights and visions he could unveil in this waking world. His followers behold the truth, while those unworthy would rest with their old gods in an early grave.
Okay. Scary.
All of this seems absolutely normal.
Of course.
And here you see some furniture down here. There also looks like there's an archway, like a separate wall, but the bottom left-hand corner has been carved away. And so, looking at this this stuff on the ground here, it's old furniture, old chairs, and things like that. And Barton Modi, give me an appraise roll as you look at some of these things.
Yes, will do. Appraise. Here we are. Not terrible at it, but not great at it. Oh, whoops. Like the wrong thing. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to close it here.
Well, I did great this time.
That is awesome. So an extreme success. So one of these items here you look at, it's a small chest. It's a wooden chest carved with cedars, and the style of this alone, this chest is worth a small fortune, but it is filled with gold. There are gold coins, there are gold amulets. This chest, you could retire on a private island for the rest of your life with these riches in this chest right here. Now here you can see there's a hole carved into the wall, and it looks big enough that, like, if you got on your hands and knees, you could probably crawl through there. But there's a lot of those limestone chips. You can see all these little specks on the ground. A lot of things down here that looks like, maybe someone else has gone through here before you. What do you want to do?
Seeing the gold, Marianne would probably ignorantly say, yeah, I'll take those.
Yeah, you probably start filling your pockets with this gold.
I think we should share it. My museum definitely needs more money. We always need more money.
I've seen this before. It could be a trap. You pick up that gold, you got to replace it with a weighted sandbag.
So there are a lot of limestone chips on the ground. Do you try and replace the gold with limestone chips or sand in this passage?
I think we probably do that just in case.
I'm going to have you give me a roll for that. This is going to be a... what do I want to have you do here? Let's do a dexterity. So it's not a skill. It'll be just one of your attributes, DEX, on your character sheet. Go ahead and give me a dex.
Me?
Yes.
Okay, here goes. Did I click it? Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go.
So you got below your half value, so that's a hard success. So you start putting these pieces in, but you know that these chips don't weigh anywhere near what that gold weighs. But you only hope that you're doing enough. You don't hear like any sliding stone triggers or anything like that, but you're wondering, if someone broke in here, why did they leave this box here?
Can I do let's see. Is there any inscriptions on any of the gold, or is...
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll. That's to study up close and see what you see.
Spot hidden. Where's that? Shoot.
It'll be under your skills.
Before last, I think. On the right.
What? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Nice.
Damn.
You hold up the coin and you look, and coins have two sides, an obverse or the face, and then the reverse or the back. And the obverse of this, looking at the picture, it looks to be of an old pharaoh named Narmer. He was one of the first pharaohs, the one that united the northern and southern kingdoms. This would be common knowledge to anyone with any sort of training in archaeology, which you have. But the back has an image that you've never seen before. It's a pharaoh, but he's got his beard, rather than being in the stylized format that the pharaohs would wear it, his beard comes down in 6 or 7, you can't quite tell, and totally didn't mean to say 6, 7, but 6 or 7 long, almost braids coming down from his chin, which is very un-pharaoh-like. You've never seen anything like this at all.
That is quite intriguing, quite odd.
Interesting style.
Yeah, very, very curious. You've never encountered any of this in any of your other finds. This is unique.
I think we bring some of these with us now that we've picked it up and we didn't hear anything going, or like any rocks falling.
And we're all still alive.
Yeah, I think we should pick it up. So pick up the things and divvy them up between us, and
Yep.
and then keep moving.
So let me have Barton give me a spot hidden roll.
Sure. Oof, I'm not great at that. Definitely fail.
Do you want to... so you have a choice. You can spend luck on this, you can take the fail, or you can push it. And to push it, I'm going to say you see something through that little tunnel, and if you want to get down on your hands and knees and maybe hold your candle into that opening right by Conshauner, you could get a closer look. That would be a pushed roll. Or you can just say, I don't see anything.
Let's push it. Why not? I'm very bad at it, though.
Nice.
I only have 25. But sure.
So if you click on the 59, then you'll see it'll say push the roll. Just click on push.
Yes.
Speaking of, I haven't been seeing the dice rolls. Did I?
Do you see the dice on the screen?
Nope.
Do you see the results in the chat on the right side of the
Nope.
screen? On the right side of your screen, there should be a toolbar that runs vertically. The very topmost one should be two little, like, cartoon bubbles, like two people having a conversation.
Yeah.
If you click on that, do you now see all of the roles?
No, it's empty.
Let me have you... I'm going to have you hit F5 and just refresh your browser and see if that takes care of it. It may drop you from the browser for a second, but then it should pull you right back in. It's kind of important that you can see the dice.
Yeah.
Now, do you see the chat now?
It's still refreshing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I can see it.
Okay. So, Barton, you tried to push that roll. You got down on your hands and knees, and you failed again. And so what happens is, as you look in there, you see a glint of gold magnificence. When Howard Carter opened King Tut's tomb, he peered inside, and Lord Carnarvon said, "What do you see?" And he said, "I see wondrous things." And you see wondrous things in there. Things that if they were in your museum, you would have a display that would rival the greatest museums in the world. You would be the envy of every museum curator worldwide, and it's right there for the taking. There's just this little tunnel. It's about the size if you get on your hands and knees and crawl. It might be a little snug, but boy, it's right there.
I'm going.
You're going?
Of course.
Now, as you start pushing through, it's very snug. I need a dexterity roll for you to get through there. And you guys all see Barton get down on his hands and knees and begin to shimmy through this little hole here.
God damn it.
Do you want to spend luck or push that?
Okay, so how does luck work again?
Okay, so you have a pool of luck. If I click on your character sheet, you have 60
It says
luck.
spend 18.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that would... 18 would lower your 63 down to a 45, and that would be a success.
Uh-huh. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Sweet. Spend the luck. I'm going to move you through there. Now, what happens... Actually, I'm going to remove you from the screen, and then I'm going to put you into the next room. There. Now, you're past the blockage. Now... as you shimmy through there, spending luck, what happened is your jacket gets caught on a piece of sharp plaster rock in here, and as you push through, a piece breaks off, and Marianne and Con and Iowa, you see dust beginning to come down from the ceiling, and you know that these chambers are not sound, that any loud noise, any serious vibration may cause the whole roof to collapse in on you. Barton, you're the first one into this chamber. And this room is filled to the brim with stacks of treasures that reach almost to the ceiling. A couch, chairs, tables, stone tablets, statuettes, musical instruments, tapestries, vases, sealed jars, bowls, ostrich feather fans, and chests filled with jewelry, trinkets, and combs. There's even a chariot made of gold in the northwest corner, along with a rowboat.
I can already see them and their displays in the museum.
Oh yeah. Give me a roll. Maybe do like an appraise roll, or you can do an anthropology roll. I'll let you choose. Appraise if you're just keen on what's the value. Anthropology is what's the purpose.
No, anthropology makes more sense.
Nice.
I did it.
So you know that when the pharaohs were buried, they were buried with grave goods, things that they would need in the afterlife, like a rowboat and a chariot, and all of these things. There were even little statues called ushabtis, and they would have 365 of them. And these little statues, one for every day of the year, that could wake up and do all their work, kind of like Mickey Mouse in Fantasia, with the little brooms that are sweeping. It's kind of like that. And so you see, like, there's just piles of them and piles of stuff in here that's of great import. Now, as you're looking at all of this, Con, what are you doing?
So I start looking at the ceiling, dusting and falling over us, and I'm gonna follow Barton Moody.
Okay, give me a dexterity roll as you do your best to shimmy through there. Ooh, you got it by 1. So
Yeah.
I'm going to cut you out and then paste you back in the room. There we go. How about Iowa and Marianne?
I was wondering, since the walls began to get a little bit destabilized, could I use some of my archaeology knowledge, having dug at sites like this before, to use some of this furniture that's laying out here to make a makeshift brace to hold the walls?
Yeah, I'll have you give me a roll to do that. So there's a couple ways you could do this. In Call of Cthulhu, you might use like an art and crafts roll, but what I think I'm going to have you do is a mechanical repair. So that's like if you're repairing a machine, but I think you're building something to brace a wall. I'm going to call that mechanical repair, using your hands to put something together.
Got it.
Yeah, you feel pretty good about that.
There we go.
How much it'll hold, you don't know, but maybe that little spot of ceiling will last. This wood is like 2,000 years old, so...
And then can I push my way through as well?
Yeah, dexterity roll to push through.
The dexterity. Oof. Oh, balls.
Okay. You feel yourself get stuck. Your satchel that you're carrying, you get stuck, and you try to go forwards, and you can't budge. You try to go backwards, and there's no budging. Now, this is not a fumble, so you can push this. You don't have enough luck to make this a success, but you can push this if you want. If you fail, nice knowing you, Dr. Jones.
And let's try and push it. How do I do that again?
So click on the 97 in the chat, and then it'll drop down, and it'll say push.
Is there any way we can help?
Yeah, if someone wants to help.
Can Marianne
you can kick him
Can
in the
Marianne
butt.
see if the satchel is stuck and help from this side?
Yeah. So before you push that, Iowa, Marianne, give me a spot hidden roll.
Okay, spot hidden. Where is it?
On your skills, go to your last skills.
Sorry about that.
You see where it is?
Skills. I feel like I clicked it, but nothing happens.
Did it pull up a second window that asks if there's bonus or penalty die?
Nope.
So it'll be behind your player card.
Yeah, if your character sheet's open, close your sheet and see if you see that.
Okay, let me try again.
If not, I can roll it for you if I need to, or I can actually make you a.
No, I closed my character sheet. It's still not there.
Okay, I can. Let's see if this will let me do this.
Sorry for all the troubles. My internet here is kind of unstable.
So let me have you try that. So it should be in the chat. It should say spot hidden check. If you click on that, does it work?
I'm clicking, but nothing happens.
Are you okay if I roll it for you?
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll try to do my best. And yeah,
Your best is
you're welcome.
not enough.
not enough. So as you can push that. So as you're looking, you can see that he's definitely caught. And if you stick your hand in there, you might be able to get it. Do you want to put your hand in there to try and reach that strap? That would be a push roll, or you could spend 6 luck.
I'm gonna spend 6 luck, I believe.
Perfect. So you grab his satchel, and Iowa, you feel someone pulling you back, but it makes you flatten down a little bit, and now I'm going to have you give me a dex roll with a bonus die.
How do I do luck again?
I already took your luck off for you.
Okay.
Yep, so you're...
So I need to give you a dexterity roll with 1 bonus die.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So now we'll look at the 10s, either the 90 or the 20. We'll take the 20. And so that is a pass. And so you will get moved to the other side. And now
Marianne, yay!
Can you make a dexterity
Marianne
roll?
does not want to stay alone.
No. The boys have found all the treasure, and they've left you here to guard the door. But none of that. This is your
Hey, I
mission.
paid for this. Pull me through.
Yeah, if anyone deserves to see all these riches, it's you. Now, if you click on Dex on your character, will it do that for you?
I think I need to refresh again because it's not working.
What browser are you using? Are you using like Chrome or Safari?
I'm on Edge.
On Edge. So I know Chrome works best with Foundry. It should still work. Is your character sheet popped out? Did you pop out your character sheet?
Yeah.
So that might be what's
Could be
doing
the
it.
internet problem.
Do you want me to roll your Dex for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll that for you. I'll try and succeed this time. I need to beat a 60. Yeah. Okay, I made it up to you. You easily shimmy through there. Let me move you into the other room. There we go. Now we are all in
Welcome
this
into the room.
filled with treasures and goods. And you can now go and explore.
3 buckets.
Now, right there, Barton, Modi, and Conchonery, you see something different. You're looking to the east. There's a huge stone slab that blocks an archway, and on either side of the slab there are 2 large statues that seem to stand guard. And then across the room to the north, there's an open archway that seems to lead into another room. If you want to check out those statues, you can, or you can head up into that north chamber.
I gotta check the
Which is
statues.
the statues?
Yeah, if you want to look at the statues, an archaeology roll will work. Alternatively, you can do an anthropology roll.
I'll go for anthropology.
I think you're much better at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here we go.
Excellent. So, what you learn, so 2 regular successes. One thing that you notice is that these statues are actually mummified men, and they're impaled on long spears to hold them upright. And as if that wasn't gruesome enough, the heads have been replaced, one with that of a crocodile and the other with that of a jackal. Now, seeing this, I need both Con and Barton to make a sanity roll. Both of these guards are holding weapons. One holds an ancient bronze battle axe, and the other has an ancient khopesh, a curved sword. And you're both fine sanity-wise. You've seen worse. But they are holding, one has an ancient battle axe in his hands, the other an ancient khopesh. And these weapons seem to be in relatively good condition, if a little tarnished with age.
I might not be this. Actually, I'm quite fairly strong, so I think I'm going to take the battle axe. Why not?
Yeah, I can tell you what. I will.
Battle axes, baby.
I will drop the battle axe into the chat. Did somebody want the khopesh as well? The sword.
Sure, I'm in front of it.
So if you want to take those, you can open your character sheet, and then you can drag from the chat the ancient battle axe onto your character sheet, and then it should show up in your combat. It should show up as a weapon that you have in there.
Oh yeah.
Con, were you able to get that to work? There you go. Now you got an ancient khopesh in there.
Yep.
Perfect. Iowa, give me an archaeology roll as you're looking at some of this stuff in here.
Archaeology. Nice.
Nice. So, this is strange because none of the items in this chamber bear any resemblance to any known period of Egyptian history. You know that there's the the old kingdom, the intermediate kingdom, the new kingdoms. None of this fits with anything else you've ever seen. There are things that are kind of combinations of two different ages, and if you find something of a certain age, you can kind of date it because we don't see any newer stuff. But it's just haphazard. There's a lot of things here that you've seen in old and intermediate and new, so you have no idea that maybe this is new. You're not sure. Like, it's even the stuff that looks new, which new being 3,000 years old, still doesn't look right.
Are there any Arabic, or because I'm pretty good at Arabic as well? Are there any Arabic inscriptions anywhere? Or I'm pretty good at Egyptian hieroglyphs. Is there anything written on the walls that we could read about this place? Or
Yeah, everything seems to be in hieroglyphs. You can give me a hieroglyphs roll.
okay.
Nice. So reading this, you find a cartouche, and a cartouche is it's a little oval box. It's the origin of the term. It's French for cartridge because it looks like a soldier's rifle cartridge. But this cartouche is where the Egyptians would write the names of whoever they were talking about. And there is a name in one of these cartouches, Nyarlathotep. You've never come across that before, of a name of a pharaoh or a vizier or anything like that. And much of the writing in here seems to be funerary, about death, but a lot of it talks about life after death, which is a common theme in Egyptian funerary rites. But it's almost as though this pharaoh never actually died.
Weird.
I think Barton's gonna think back to the inscriptions we saw at the entrance. About not believing in death or something.
Yeah, there's a theme here for sure. Now there's a huge stone slab right here, kind of like the one that trapped you in down the passageway. A huge stone slab blocking that archway there, and then up here there's a broken portal, and you can see up into that room to the north.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't feel like destabilizing things further by trying to force the door. I'm gonna try to walk through the already open.
Yeah. Go ahead and head up there.
Barton's gonna follow.
And since splitting up the group is never a good idea,
Never ends well.
I think
No,
we'll
what
go
you're
with this.
talking about?
Sorry, I was having internet issues, but what's this? Is this coin? Gold?
Yeah, so lots of gold, lots of coins here. There are some...
And Nab's one.
Yeah, lots of treasure. There's chests filled with jewels, musical instruments. Now, this room up here to the north, this is a little different. I mean, the main thing you see is the body laying on the rug. But compared to the antechamber that you were just in, this is mostly filled with religious artifacts. The walls are lined with 8-centimeter or 3-inch high funerary cones made from clay. On the southern and northern walls are 2 large murals, while the eastern wall has a shrine on which stands an inverted 5-foot or 1.5-meter tall golden ankh, and this ankh has been turned upside down. Hundreds of golden tendrils reach out from the symbol, and while the tendrils are motionless, they nevertheless give the impression of movement and are distinctly unsettling to look at. You also see a large mat at the shrine's base, upon which sprawls a human skeleton clothed in decaying tatters. Besides the corpse is a satchel and a small sack.
Well,
Barton, you are up by that northernmost wall. If you look at that, you see a sickening scene of an Egyptian city being sacked by an army of horrific beings. Let me send this to you. There are 2 notable types of creature, those with the bodies of men and the heads of animals who wield various weapons, and those with the bodies of animals and the heads of men. Green tendrils burst from the ground and the sky, tearing the city and its occupants apart. Some of the creatures eat corpses that have been laid upon tables, while others frolic in the chaos. A pharaoh, robed entirely in black, is depicted with an impossibly dark face and seated atop a pyramid-like throne, borne by the hybrid monsters, as he is being carried through the horrific scene. And anyone that looks at that needs to make a sanity roll. So Barton for sure, but if anyone else checks that out, I need a sanity roll.
Marianne is too busy looking at the dead skeleton and like poking the feet part and like, is this real? And how old is this thing?
Oh, crap.
Barton and Iowa, you both lose 2 points of sanity. And you'll have an involuntary reaction. Marianne, let me get back to you in just a second. Con, on that southern wall, there's another mural. And the mural on the southern wall, let me post a picture. This depicts a large painting of a smiling black-robed pharaoh holding an oversized set of scales, on which a heart is being weighed against a platter of dead animals. A kneeling figure with the head of a wolf has a chest wound that is being stretched open by two small men, which are identical to those little Ushabti figurines. There are some hieroglyphs below the painting, and an occult roll might help to identify them. But the scene shares similarities to many of the death ceremonies of the Egyptians, and an archaeology roll might give you some info on that. So if someone wants to make an occult roll and someone an archaeology roll, or history.
Oh, I can do history.
I could do an archaeology roll.
So,
I can do an occult roll, but I'm too busy looking at the dead skeleton.
Know nothing about.
Do either of you want to push that? To push that, you would actually have to touch that image and trace some of the figures with your hand.
Here, I'll do an archaeology roll just to back them up. Ooh, that's close.
So Iowa, you know that the kneeling dog-headed figure may be the representation of an Egyptian god, either Anubis or Set. Ooh, Barton. Excellent.
Yeah.
Barton, you know that this is the weighing of the heart ceremony, where the gods judged if a person could enter the afterlife. And you, looking at this, you believe that the deceased animals on the scale are representations of powerful Egyptian gods. Thus, the image may be a form of ceremonial perversion or desecration. And Con Shonery, pushing that occult roll, as you put your hands on this, that blood, it looked like it was paint. It is wet still, and it looks and has the texture of blood.
I just had to touch it.
Let me have Con give me a language Egyptian hieroglyphs roll as you try to read some of the writing on the wall.
Oh,
Ooh, do you want to push that?
Yes, definitely.
Ooh, there you go.
Nice.
oh, nice.
Looking at the writing, you start to translate, and you're getting the sense of a distinct passage. And let me paste it into the chat. The trial has been passed. Forever they shall be tied to this earth through their faithful beating heart, strong of body, awaiting the return of their master.
Earlier you said that there was a satchel by this body as well.
Yeah, so Marianne was checking out the body. So
Yeah, she was there.
So Marianne, you looking at the body, you can tell that the ribs are crushed and the skull is fractured. One of, or either of those, probably led to this individual's death. And if one of you wants to attempt either a first aid or a medicine roll, you could maybe try to estimate the time of death. And then let me have Marianne make an appraise roll.
Appraise. I can try that.
If it won't roll, let me know and I can roll it for you.
It works.
Yay!
Woo! Oh,
I
God.
suck.
Do you want to push that or spend the 9 luck to pass?
I'm spending my 9 luck.
Nice.
I don't trust pushing a 5% roll.
Yep.
So if you click on the 14 in the chat, then it should have spend 9 luck to pass, or you can just reduce your luck by 9. Either way is acceptable.
Yes.
Perfect. So you recognize there's a satchel and a sack, and the sack, the contents of that sack, one person could live off of that for the rest of their life. It is filled with gems, with rare and semi-precious stones like lapis lazuli, and there's rubies and emeralds and so much gold in there. It's so heavy. At first you thought it was maybe like a cannonball in there, but no, it's just tons and not tons, but 15, 16 pounds of gold in there.
I see. This guy's trying to rob my tomb.
Yeah, this looks like a tomb robber, but how long has he been here? Did someone want to try a first aid roll?
Who has the highest first aid? I have a 30. That's the
also
best
have a
chance.
30.
My first aid is at 30, yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
who's gonna go for it?
And if you guys are working together, whoever rolls
Yeah,
can
yeah.
have a bonus die.
Ooh.
Let's give it to.
Where was it? First aid. Yeah, 30.
Let's.
Should I roll?
Who's been rolling the hottest lately? Was it Barton or was it
I think there was
Marianne?
I think Barton got a critical
There was
success.
someone who kept
Yeah,
success.
I've been
All right,
rolling
Barton.
odd, but
All right, Barton, your dice are hot right now. Hit a
Oh my
first
God.
aid roll.
Big money, big money.
Pressure's on.
the +1 you
Let's
said?
go.
Yeah, add a +1 to that.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops, I think you right-clicked it.
Yeah, I keep clicking on the oppose roll for some reason. I don't know why.
Oof.
Eesh.
Oh, you can spend luck. It would be 14 luck to pass, or you can just fail. You don't have to pass this.
We all have first aid. We can all give it a shot.
Yeah,
Right?
if someone else wants to go.
Yeah, sure. Rather leave the chance to someone else.
All right, Con, you got this.
Okay. Let's see. How long has this guy been dead?
Man,
That's
I have no idea.
I'm gonna give
I
it
can
a
tell you for
shot.
sure that
Marianne, get it. Your dice are working now.
All right. Oh, so
okay.
close.
You
I
want to
mean-
spend 3 points of luck.
I want to spend 3 points of luck.
Why not?
Perfect.
Lucky lady.
So it looks as though this body, judging by the wear and some of the aging and the dentition, there are fillings in this fellow's mouth. This has modern dentistry. This has only been here for about 10 years, but there are small indentations in the bones that almost looks like bite marks, like a dog or something, a jackal has bitten into this. Now the satchel.
Oh,
The satchel next to this person has a few things of interest. It has a trowel. It has a flask that's half filled with some liquid. There's a German passport. There's also a stick of dynamite and a leather-bound journal written in German. So if someone wants to take the
I know
dynamite,
German.
I've got it there. The passport, if you open it up, it belongs to Sascha Karner, born August 2nd, 1880, in Berlin. And this is 1926.
Is it okay if I take the dynamite, everybody, or?
I already have a weapon, so go ahead.
Okay.
I know German. I want to try to read the diary.
Yeah, so give me a language German roll.
Yay.
Nailed it. Okay, I am going to post a picture of this, and then I'm going to read it to you because it's kind of hard to read from this picture. What I'm going to do is, let me post this. This might make it easier to read. So there's a date,
yes.
7th August 1916. Word has reached us of fierce fighting to the north, close to the Suez Canal. Our men are scared enough as it is without the fear of being killed in any crossfire. Their superstitious beliefs have delayed the dig more than once, and I do not care for any further stoppages. We dig tirelessly through the loose sand and rock. We are close. And so right away you know this is during the Great War. 3rd September 1916. Today was glorious. We have found the entrance. Removing the doorway was difficult, but we created a pulley system that allowed us entry. More work greets us inside. Limestone chips have clogged the entirety of the tunnel. I have halted the removal of the stones until I have surveyed the structure and documented what we have learned thus far. Sutton thinks my meticulous records are unnecessary and time-consuming. 1st of December, 1916. Finally, the tunnel is almost clear. Some of the workers have taken a great interest in the damaged hieroglyphs in the passageway. Today we remove the last of the stone chips and explore. The stonework looks unstable. It may be too risky to use the explosives. And then 2 days later, the last entry. Sutton is dead. The local labor attacked us and broke his neck when he refused to be forced inside the tomb. Beware the children of the Sphinx. I plan on waiting a couple of hours in the hope that they will have gone. I'll gather some of the jewelry and then make my escape. This place will not be my tomb. I can hear noises. Something else is here with me.
Well, he was wrong.
Well,
It was very wrong.
And then
I was about to ask who Sutton is, but he's dead. So
you hear a sound.
Ooh.
that ain't be good.
And the lights go out, and then you hear another sound. And it's very quiet, and then it gets loud. Your candles have gone out. We will need to relight your candles. In the dark, that's going to be a dexterity roll. If you push C, it'll pull up your character sheet. If one person can pass that. Oh, nice. All right.
Yay!
Let me drop tokens back on here. Okay.
If anyone's hands are free, I'll pass them my my candle, and I'll equip and wield my battle axe.
Can we also pick up the trowel from this gentleman on the ground,
Sure.
Cool.
just in case we need a tool for digging? As an archaeologist, shovels are always useful.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the thing. I'm going to put.
My screen is gray.
ravens.
Is that right?
You don't see the map.
It's gray.
Can everyone else see the map?
I can see
Yes.
it, yeah.
Maybe try F5 again. Try refreshing.
All right. Wow. Connection. Where are you?
Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still gray.
Still gray?
No, it's back.
Oh, yay.
Never mind.
All right. Well, good, because you're in the front. If you want to go see what made that sound.
Ooh, oh.
I think I'll go because
Yeah,
I'm
I think the
armed.
people with the weapons should go first.
Yeah, Marin's like, you should go first.
Now, Barton, one thing you
Oh.
see now, there's a huge stone column here that wasn't there before, and it looks like maybe that got pushed out of this area behind it.
Oh, the way seems open. It's fine.
And now I'm going to pause it because you just saw the bad guy. So
Oh, no.
I'm going to pause. I'm going to
Oh,
drag
no.
us all into combat. So let me
Oh, God.
do this. So in Call of Cthulhu, the way that we roll initiative, it's basically your dexterity score. So in Foundry, the upper right toolbar, there's the 2 crossed swords. If you click on that, you'll see everyone that is in combat. Now, does anyone have a gun out? I think the only one that has a gun might be Iowa.
Yep.
Do you have your gun in hand?
I have a handgun.
You have a
I
handgun
don't have
too?
it.
What?
Let's
I don't remember. Hold on, let
It
me
will
check
be
first.
under
Before I
combat.
continue speaking.
No, you have a pocket knife. Marianne has a pocket knife. I think only Sala, who's not in the game, and Iowa have a pistol. But
It looks like they have
So I just
Pocket
Pocket knife's better than nothing.
I just drew my gun.
Okay. So if you draw your gun, it will add to your dexterity. That's 50. And so when we start, Iowa, with your gun out, you go first. Now, you can move a little. If you see the enemy, you could fire. You could probably move about 4 or 5 squares. Barton saw something. In fact, let me pause this. Barton, and when you saw that, I need Barton to give me a sanity roll.
God. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, you're gonna lose.
Oh,
You're gonna lose.
that's where all the luck went.
1 dice, 6 points of sanity. That's a fumble. You lose 3. So Barton, lower your sanity by 3.
Okay, and then for combat, you said it's a dexterity roll?
Oh no, it's just based on who goes first is based on your dexterity. So if you have a higher dexterity, you go first. So you don't actually have to roll. So Barton, if you take 3 more points of sanity, you will be definitely insane. So Iowa, you can see the bad guy there. So if you want to shoot at him, you can make a roll. So if you go to your combat, you can click on your firearm, or just even from your skills, your firearms handgun skill, and you can make a roll with that. Now you cannot push combat rolls, but you can spend luck.
Firearms, handgun skill. Okay, there we go. Rolling. Balls. Good grief.
Yeah, that is a miss. If you want to, in fact, you don't even have enough luck to make that a hit. Now with your handgun, you can shoot it. Your revolver, you can shoot it multiple times. Let me get you back up to full ammo. You can shoot it multiple times. You up to 3 times, and you can shoot it again. You'll have a penalty die to this next one, and then the third one will have 2 penalty dies on it if you want to shoot again.
What does everybody think? Should I shoot again? Or my horrible shot?
And I need you to make a sanity roll as well as you see this thing and begin firing at it.
Okay, so let's see. I click on the sanity and then click roll.
Oh, excellent.
Nice.
You'll lose 1. It's still frightening enough to see this. You probably scream, "Get behind me!" as you fire just up, well past its shoulder.
So I'm down to 36. Okay, so then I shoot again.
If you want to, you can, and you'll take a penalty
And then
die to this.
Penalty die, roll. Come on, baby.
You can spend luck to make that a success. It would be 13 luck to make it hit. You could also take a third shot with 2 penalty die.
I'll spend some luck. I'll spend 13, so...
Okay, your gun does 1d8 points of damage. I'm going to go ahead and roll that for us. Nice. He takes 3. Just a flesh wound.
Jeez.
All right. And so that is your turn. Up next is Marianne.
Marianne.
I need a sanity roll first when you see this thing. Do you see where to do sanity? Did we lose you?
Ah,
Looks like it.
I think we just lost her.
Yeah, bro.
See if she gets back in. So we'll come back to Marianne. Let's jump to Barton Modi. You're up next. And you've already made your sanity roll, so you can act.
yes. Oh, he's back.
Are you back with us, Marianne?
Hello?
Hello. All right. We're going to... I need to have you give me a sanity roll, and then you can take your action.
Okay. Sanity roll.
Ooh,
Wow.
God
Nice. Yeah.
Wow.
You're still going to
Wow.
lose one, but you did amazing. So you'll still lose 1 point of sanity, but you are the most sane among us. So you'll be down to 6.
Just this every day.
And what would Marianne do, seeing this horrible creature, Iowa, hitting it with his 32, and the round passes through, blowing out a little chunk of desiccated flesh, but not stopping it in the least?
Poof. Dust
Okay,
came out
so
the back.
Marianne would probably. She does have a pocket knife. She's gonna do something stupid. Something like throwing the pocket knife at the thing.
Nice. If you want to do that, you can absolutely do that. Give me a. This is going to be a fighting throw roll. So it's under
Fighting
fighting, then
throw.
you'll see throw.
Roll this.
Oh, you missed it by 7. Do you want to spend 7 luck?
By 7. Yeah, I'm spending luck on this.
Nice.
It's okay. I think it's fine.
So that will do 1d4. It hits it for 4. More than the bullet did.
Wow.
More than the bullet.
Where do you hit it with this knife?
I probably hit it like somewhere on the head-ish. I don't know if it has a head, but probably like stab the eyes.
Yeah, it's got some sort of weird animal-like head. In fact, I can show the picture of it here. Get this.
I don't know if I'm excited or terrified to see it.
Marianne might be terrified, but apparently she's a really good thrower.
Wow.
She can throw a knife with the best of them. Barton Modi, your turn.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're kind of stuck there. So he's gonna charge in and attack with the battle axe.
All right, so in Call of Cthulhu, when you make a close combat attack, the enemy has a chance to either dodge or fight back. Monsters typically always will fight back. So the way that this will work is you will make a fighting brawl roll with your weapon, and then he's going to try to fight back with a fighting brawl of his own. And this is where you want to get a level of success, like a regular success beats a fail, hard success beats a regular success, etc. So go ahead and give me a fighting brawl roll. Uh-oh. It says I lost connection to the server. Are you guys there? Did I lose you guys? Are we there? Can anyone hear me? Can you guys hear me? Try refreshing this on my end. Having some connection issues here. Let's see if we can get it back. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, that was wild. Like everything just went black on me, and I had to restart Discord and Foundry. Sorry about that. Let me get the game back up and going. There we go. So I think where we left off was I needed some brawling roll. So Barton Modi, you did a fighting brawl check and you passed with a little bit of luck. The bad guy, he fights back. Let me give him his fighting brawl roll. He needs a hard success or an extreme success in order to hit you. And he gets a hard success.
God damn it.
So he's going to hit you for... let's see.
I guess there's a lot.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh God, I'm dead.
11. Okay. So let's look at your hit points. So you have nine hit points. In Call of Cthulhu, if you ever take your maximum or higher in a single blow, it's insta death.
Yep.
So
Bye.
how does Barton go out? I'll let you make it something cool, make it exciting. How does Barton go out?
So I feel like so for the fighting back, does that prevent the damage basically?
No, so
It's
what
like I didn't hit?
Yeah, so it's basically like he blocks you and then he hits you as well. He had the option to dodge, where he would not take any damage, and Ty goes to the dodge. But in this case, Ty... Now, you could, to avoid death, I would let you... If you spent 7 more luck, that would have made yours a hard success. And then you would have tied, and then you would have succeeded.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Excellent. So it only looked like you were going to die. Yeah, spend 7 more luck. That will give you a hard success.
Yes. We'll be doing it. Actually, oh yeah, okay. So
now you will damage him, and your weapon does
it's not
1d6
25.
plus 1. So you can type.
Okay. Yes. Let me just figure it out. Here we are.
Yeah, just type 1d6 plus 1.
Oh, I just have to type it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. So what you just did there, we can automate the combat through Foundry. But since this is a learn to play, I want you guys to learn how to where this math is coming from. So under your weapon, it says 1d6 plus 1. So go ahead and just don't type in type, but yeah. So 5 damage to him, and where do you hit him? It's not enough to take him down, but it was a pretty good blow.
So I feel like because it was such a close call, basically the way that Barton did it is that he ran forward with the battle axe literally above his head, and he just strike downwards.
Awesome.
So I don't know, hit him in the shoulder or something.
Chops into the shoulder, cracks through his collarbone, bites deep into a couple of ribs, and you see him stagger backwards. That blow shook him. Con Shawnery, your turn, and then the Abomination.
Oh, I hear all the fighting and all that. I say, hell no, and I try to push luck.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
I caught just the last half of that. So you're going to move up, and were you going to attack?
I was thinking that if I can push this block back and try to close the door.
Ooh, yeah, give me a strength roll.
Your trap's in there?
It's not good, but it's what he would do.
Yeah, give me a strength roll to see if you can slide that slab. No, and you're it doesn't even budge. You would need a critical success. You would need to spend 57 luck to get that to close.
Oh,
good.
You do have it. But if you do, you're going to push Iowa and Barton into that room with the thing.
I think he's just a coward and he's gonna try it, but he's not gonna push it.
Perfect.
It's just like, ah!
Pushing up against that door. Yeah, you just want to be away from it. Now, what you can do, give me a roll, because you're kind of hiding behind that. Give me a stealth roll to see, and add a bonus die, because you're hiding behind that big stone column. He may not notice you. And when he goes on this rampage here in just a moment, he may ignore you. No, he's probably going to still go for you.
I figured.
You're making a lot of noise. I don't think Con has done a sanity roll to see this thing yet, so give me a sanity roll as well.
Yes.
Wow.
Nice, and you will lose
Yeah.
1d6. You lose 4. So that puts you at 5 for the day. Now we go to the Abomination. Well, Barton Modi, you just wailed on him with that battle axe. He's going to take it out on you. So what he's going to do, and if we want to automate this in Foundry, I'm going to target you, and then when I click on his attack roll, as he just tries to smash you, it will show in the chat screen. Let's see, 76. You can fight back or you can dodge. You'll just need to get if you want to dodge, you just need a regular success and you will succeed. If you want to fight back, you need a hard success or an extreme success.
So for the dodge, what would I roll?
So you will roll your dodge skill.
Oh, okay. I have a dodge skill. Yes, indeed. So I can, if I don't dodge, I just get hit.
Yes, you will get hit. And he's bringing both fists down right on top of your head.
We're trying it, I guess. I don't really have a choice.
That is a fumble. All right, this might not be fatal. No, so you take 4 damage.
Not fatal.
Yeah, not fatal. So you can reduce your hit points by 4. And then we go back up to the top of the round. And Iowa, you still have your pistol out. You've got 3 shots left until you've spent all the bullets, and you'll have to spend a round reloading.
Okay, let's take a couple shots here. So let's see. It's handgun. Roll.
Okay, that is a success. Now that's going to hit him with some weapons, ones that can impale or pierce. If you get an extreme success, it's a penetrating or piercing blow or an impaling strike. It does maximum damage plus you roll damage. You can do that. You'd have to spend 20 luck, or you can just take this success and it's going to hit him. You could also shoot again. You've got 2 more shots if you want to take them.
When I shoot again, does that give me the penalty die
You'll have
again?
a penalty die on the second one, and then a 2 penalty die on the third one.
Decisions. How much luck do I have again?
You got 27.
And how much do I have to spend?
If you want to make it an impaling strike, you could spend 20.
F it, let's go for it. Let's blow this dude right straight through the face. So I'll
Hell
spend
yeah.
20, so I'm down to 7.
And that will do... I'm going to roll this for you. It'll do 1d8 plus 8, which is the maximum that you can roll. So it does maximum damage plus a die roll. So you hit him for 16 points of damage.
Money!
Nice.
So
God
worth
damn,
it.
good job.
How do you take him out?
Say hello to my little friend, and I put a bullet hole straight through his forehead.
Yay.
Nice.
Ah,
He hits the ground with a loud clatter and
Oh,
lays
man.
silent.
Dude, I had such a pucker fest right there. Holy cow.
Marianne screams from the back, "Is it dead?"
And Barton's going to be like, I'm going to make sure of it. And then he starts just hacking and hacking and
Nice.
hacking and hacking. He's covered in blood.
I'm
He's
still
like, I
pushing
think
the
he's
block.
done.
So, a couple of us took damage in that last one. Can I use first aid to help anybody? Or
Only
no?
if they are, if they're dying or if they have taken like a major wound, which no one has. So there,
No one did, okay.
Yeah, there wouldn't be any need for that. You would recover those points after a good night's rest. So it's
Okay.
not just damage, but it's like exhaustion or physical stress.
Okay. Well, shall we keep moving forward so we
Yeah.
can find out how to get out of here? We're running out of oxygen, probably.
Yeah, so we've been
Marianne,
going an hour
the-
and 30 minutes. You've got about 20 minutes of oxygen left.
God.
Oof. Does the thing leave behind a body?
Yes, there is a body on the ground there.
Loot that body.
Okay, Marianne
Loot that
kicks
body.
it and says, "Ha!"
Now, in this room, you
and
see...
grabs her pocket knife. Also,
And what does she do with it?
keep it back, like stash it back where it came from.
Nice.
Oh.
Now, a large sarcophagus almost fills this room. There are 7 wooden outer shell casings that have been torn apart. The splintered remains lie strewn about, revealing an open sarcophagus made of gold. There's a pair of wooden oars that stand in the far corner of the chamber, and there are figures depicted on these sarcophagi. Figures of people being embalmed while living, screaming men and women having their organs removed. These scenes are horrific, as these folk are being used as fuel for ceremonial fires. I need all of you to give me a sanity roll.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Oh,
Nice.
I think I'm the only one who
I
failed.
guess I'm very sane.
God damn
I
it.
mean, compared to that monster, this is nothing.
The only one, she's keeping her wits about her.
So everyone will take... Well, everyone except for Barton will take 1. And Barton, you will take 1d3. You'll take 3.
So I've lost my total 8.
Okay. So what happens when you've hit your daily maximum is you will have a bout of insanity.
Okay.
Let me... Have you already reduced your sanity score?
Well, Oh, something's wrong. I was trying, but I can't do it, it seems. Oh, wait. I got it.
Got it? Nice. Okay. So what happens, you've now got that little icon on your character sheet that tells me that you have indefinite insanity. This means that this is not something that a good night's sleep will get rid of. This is, you're going to need like serious help. You'll have that moment where, you know, you let out an involuntary scream or drop something or say something, but you'll also have a bout of madness. Now, there's a table that we can roll on for this scenario, but they've also provided us with some pre-printed things that we might do.
Sure.
So let me paste this in what Barton Modi's thing is, and you can choose to use this, or we can do something else. So let me grab this and let me paste it. So Barton Modi, you will let out maybe a little shriek, and then you start dancing.
Yes, that's perfect. I'm dancing and screaming at the very same time. And it almost looks like a mosh pit.
In Iowa, you see this, and you know this guy. He's normally pretty well balanced, but what do you think's going on here?
He's slowly dripping into madness. I was wondering. Oh man, I have. What did I have? Like, I had persuasion or something. I was wondering if I can like talk him into calming down or.
So psychoanalysis is the skill. I don't think I've put it on anyone's character because everyone only has a 1%. I'll give you a psychology roll if you want to roll psychology.
I have psychology. Let's see if I can just get him to come to grips, man.
Oh
yes!
Oh, wow.
Buckets.
hell yeah!
Very successfully.
Come to grips, man.
So
get a hold of yourself.
So Barton, he shakes you a little bit, and you kind of come to your senses. Now you have what's called underlying insanity. If you lose a single point of sanity for the remainder of the session, you'll have another bout of madness. So you're still like on a knife's edge.
Perfect. Great.
He's gonna go start dancing again randomly.
I think Barton's gonna be moving most of the time with his eyes closed now.
Right. There's another room down here, and this room you'd maybe hope to find a way out, but this does not seem to be the way out. What you find down here is an assortment of treasures, fragile artwork, sculptures, ceramics, small boats and chariots made of gold. You find a little map of the city, or of an old city that is no longer extant, but it seems that they had a map of it here, up here in the corner. Let me have Con, give me a spot hidden roll.
Whoa.
Ooh, that is a total fumble. That's the worst possible thing you can roll. Con, you are looking at some of these things, and you bump into a box that's behind you. And when you bump into this box, the top falls off, and you can hear a sound that starts up in this room.
Barton's just gonna walk out.
Who put that there?
Hide.
Now, this box, Iowa, give me an archaeology roll.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You look at this box, you've seen something like this before. These are canopic jars. And there's a sound coming from one of these jars. It's a beating sound, like a beating heart. Inside there's 5 canopic jars, one each carved from limestone. 4 are topped with an animal head, a falcon, a crocodile, an ibis, and a wolf. The fifth has a carved inverted ankh jutting up from its lid. You know that these were used to store the internal organs of those who underwent mummification, and usually there was only 4 canopic jars. But you know that the lids of the other ones are pretty much wrong. The jar containing the lungs usually has a baboon head, and the one with the stomach is usually topped with a jackal head. There's typically a human head on the jar with the liver, and the one with the intestines usually has a falcon's head. The only one that looks correct is the falcon-headed one, but the wolf one's kind of close. But whatever this is, when you reach out and touch these, you feel a pulse beating from within. And let me have Iowa make a sanity roll. You lose 1 point of sanity. And let me have Barton make a sanity roll as well.
No. Why? I ran away.
He's gonna start dancing.
God damn it.
What your bout of badness will be is you start laughing. And you
nice.
start laughing at the absolute crazy notion that that thing that you thought was dead stands up behind where you left it. It rises up, ripped into tatters, pieces of its flesh hanging off, yet it is very much still there. And it begins to take a few tentative steps, and you can hear those steps as it approaches Marianne and Barton. Con, what do you do first?
Well, first I hold my knee because I hit it with the box. And then I look at the jar that Iowa is holding and see that it's fading.
Yeah, you can see it pulsing in his hands.
Yeah, that is the bad juju. So I try to grab it from him so we can crush it to the ground.
Give me a fighting brawl roll as you try to grab it out of his hands. And Iowa, are you resisting? Are you trying to not let him grab this?
Oh,
Oof.
Hey.
So Iowa, Con is trying to grab this jar out of your hands. What does Iowa do as he grabs your wrist and kind of shakes it?
Sorry, I realized I was muted. I've been talking this whole time.
Oh, darn it!
Oh no!
I'm an idiot. I was planning on just giving it to him.
Oh.
If he wants it, I'm all for throwing it into the ground as well. I think that's probably that's its life force. Let's chuck that thing into the ground.
You want to smash it onto the ground?
Yeah.
As
Marianne's gonna scream from the background, "My money!"
Yeah, you know this is priceless, what he's about to do. Iowa, as you throw it down, the limestone jar shatters, and this blackened, desiccated heart rolls out, and it is twitching. And you can see this sludgy, black, almost mucus pulsing out of some of the veins and arteries sprouting out of this heart. Let me have both Con and Iowa give me a sanity roll as they see that. And then Marianne, what do you do? Barton is pointing and laughing at something behind you, and you can see the boys just broke open this jar, and this black beating heart is laying on the ground.
Marianne sighs and says, "Am I the only sane person here right now?"
Iowa, you lose 1.
Okay.
Oof. Okay. So Marianne doesn't bother with the boys yet and asks Barton, "What the hell are you laughing at?"
Just look for yourself. As I'm laughing.
Can I with that heart on the ground? So now that I've made my sanity roll, can I just step on it and look the abomination straight in the face as I grind my heel of my boot into that heart?
as you stomp down into that heart, the abomination stops and shudders. And with a squelch of your hard-soled boot, you pulverize that heart until it splits in multiple pieces underneath your heel. And the beast staggers a few times, takes a step back, and then falls down, never to rise again. And that
Marianne was slightly surprised at the beast, and then saw it fall down, and like, all right, that works.
You've got about 5 minutes of real time before you run out of oxygen. The air is getting stifling in here. There is no exit this way.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the map to try to get the bearings of where we are in this tomb.
Ooh, yeah. Give me a library use roll.
I can also give it a look. I have some decent library use.
Perfect.
Oh, you got it.
Excellent. Con, it looks like this chamber is in the center of the town complex. And there are temples and palaces all next to it. You didn't see any of those when you found this tomb. They're all long gone, but this was a central location.
Okay, so we know that any of these walls is just gonna take us deeper in. I'll let them know that we need to try to get back to the main door and blast it open.
Yeah, we do have dynamite.
Oh yeah, good call. Let's go. Let's do it.
Now, I'm going to need a dexterity roll to get through that little passageway again. So, Barton, you're there first if you want to make that dexterity roll.
Yep, we'll try. Damn!
Oh,
I did it.
Barton, like a...
like having covered in oil.
A sinking ship. Yeah, you just squirt right through there. Con, is Con next? Ooh, by 2 points, Con makes it.
Ladies first.
Marianne, do you
How
want to go?
sturdy is this millennial rowboat?
It doesn't look very sturdy. The wood is thousands of years old. It might offer some protection, but it's definitely it's rotted and weathered, just from the dry conditions in
It
here.
doesn't bother with the rowboat anymore and tries to sneak through.
Okay, give me that dexterity roll.
Dexterity roll.
Whew.
Nice.
Okay.
Let me move you through.
And then I'm just gonna try and crawl through as well. Dexterity roll coming up. Oh
Uh-oh.
jeez.
No.
You are stuck. Do you want to push that, or do you have the 24 luck you can spend?
I don't have
You
24
don't have
luck.
the luck. It's going to be a push. You also have the dynamite. So if it caves in on you...
And I
Throw
grabbed
the
the farmer.
dynamite through.
Oh, he did it.
Oh no, he's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
He just needed to squeeze in a little.
Had to push it real good. A little bit of salt and pepper.
You come back up
Right.
to the end of the passageway. The door is there, but you have this dynamite now.
Let's go.
Okay.
Light it up.
All right. How do I use the dynamite?
So all you need to do, you set it there. You can kind of hope it goes for the best. If you want to try and use some skill, I would say maybe like mechanical repair.
Okay. Let's see. Skill. Mechanical repair. Roll. Gosh.
Okay, you can push it. If you fail, you only kill everyone. So no pressure.
Holy!
Just everyone. Nothing
I
to
just-
worry about.
Can I just not push it and then
Yeah,
then
yep.
let somebody
You
else
can-
set it, or
Yeah, you can say I don't know if this is right. Does one of the others want to try their hand at it?
yeah, does somebody else want to try it? Does anybody else have a?
I'm good with books. I'm terrible with manual labor.
Repair, no, I'm bad.
Marianne walks forward, grabs the dynamite, and like, let me do this.
Go for it.
Rich
And,
and a mechanic?
What am I rolling again?
Mechanical repair.
Okay. Let's see how lucky I can get, I guess. Oh, where's... Here it is.
Ooh.
Absolutely not.
Do you have the luck for this? You do. You can spend 43 luck to pass.
Go do it.
Oh my god, all of my luck.
Do you want to do it?
Oh, Marianne, with a badass face, strikes the dynamite open, pushes it in, and, move back a little bit.
We're gonna move. I'm gonna move to the end of the hallway. The pressure wave's probably gonna knock us all out.
There is a...
And I spend all my luck to get the hell out of here with all my gold.
There's a deafening blast, and that stone is blown open, and you can see daylight coming through there.
Run away.
Ah, you guys are getting fired.
I book it.
Hopefully the
Marianne
the children-
screams at the workers
children will
outside.
just
You guys are
freak
getting
out.
fired.
Let me read the conclusion. So there's a lot of different conclusions on how this can go. You can be eaten by the abomination. You can die in an explosion. It could be a cave-in. Or you could slay the abomination. Or you could escape. But you actually got the best ending. So we've got... you used the dynamite to demolish a stone door at the entrance with either a demolitions, mechanical repair, roll, proper preparation and precaution are needed. But you got it done in time by burning a whole lot of luck. And then as you get out, you wander out wondering where your crew has gone, if they left you to die, and if the children of the Sphinx are still out to get you. Now, that is the end of the Necropolis. That is the end of the adventure. You survived, which is rare. Well done. We're going to do some leveling up so you can see how to level up in this game. So I am going to activate, it's called development phase. Now if you click on your character sheet, you're going to see a new ribbon. It's a blue ribbon with 2 gears on it. If you click on that, you'll see a button that says development phase. If you click that, it will roll all of your skills that you have check marks, and if you fail them, you'll gain bonuses in those skills. And then you can also recover luck points. And so this is how you would level up. So, Conshonery, your anthropology went up by 4%. Your first aid went up by 8%. You did not improve your hieroglyphics, your library use, or occult. But your German language did go up by 1. Iowa Jones, everything you had a mark on went up. Archaeology by 7, firearms by 2, mechanical repair by 2, and psychology by 7. Do you guys see, Barton and Marianne, where to do this?
I oh, okay, wait. So just click on the development phase?
Yeah, click on where it says development phase. Perfect. So then
There we
Barton
go.
improved history and listen, and then you can click on recover luck points, and it will roll. Yep, you recovered 5 luck points. Excellent.
Oh, okay.
And so then your character, your investigator, could go on and have other adventures, and this is how you would get better, is by doing these sorts of skills, succeeding at them, and improving that way.
Cool.
But that is a story for another day. So, did you guys have fun, first and foremost?
That was great.
Yeah, super fun session.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fast. It's a lot of fun. I have had people die really early because they try and take out the abomination with the dynamite. It just collapses everything. I've had the dynamite or the abomination squash like 2 characters, and then they just run and hide. It just stalks them and kills them. Yeah, it's so much fun. But you guys did amazing. You guys did really
So much
well.
Many luck was spent.
Yep. Yes. In fact, I think you burned through all of your. Yeah, you only have 7 points of luck left, and you burned through it.
Oh,
I only have 2 points left
Awesome.
for
So,
that final dynamite.
so I have
well, you have the
recorded.
most luck.
Yeah, I think you started with the most luck. So I have recorded our session. I will post it on YouTube if you want to go back and watch it and relive the memories. For any reason you object to that, let me know, and I won't post it. But I've got hundreds of replays up there. And at no point do I use your name or contact info. It's just your character. That's all you'll see. You'll see kind of what my view is as the from the dungeon master, game master side of things. But I will have it up there for you. If you want to stick around on the Discord, I run a ton of games, and I usually will post them there right after I post them in Start Playing. And I would love to play with any of you guys anytime. I do a lot of Call of Cthulhu, a lot of Dragonbane. I've got some Forbidden Lands and a bunch of other games coming up, so you're more than welcome to stick around. If this is my only time playing with you, thank you for joining me. You should get a survey from Start Playing. If you feel like I did a great job, I would love a review. If you feel like I did a terrible job, talk to me, let me know how I can improve. I can't help with the internet connection problems. That's kind of out of my hands, but I think we had a pretty good time together, and I hope that you all agree with me there. Any last questions before I sign out?
So how does Marianne get out of this slab?
Oh, is she stuck in there?
She was stuck inside.
Oh, let me move her out.
I paid for this.
There we go. Now she's out.
Yay!
Excellent.
Okay.
I will.
She's counting their coins.
Yeah, she's like, is there any that we spilled here? And you guys do. So most people don't take any treasure, and you were one of the few groups that actually has pockets full of coins. So you came out way more advantageous than most groups that run this. So well done.